more on the 49ers and Brandon Aiyuk. Okay? Have you heard, all right, and this is from Beeson512. Have you heard any crumbs on Aiyuk? What's your take on this situation? All right. Well, I've heard crumbs. I mean, yeah. I mean, again, when you're given the get out of jail free card to call teams, your agent can call teams, talk, trade, do all that. There's plenty of information and crumbs to be heard out there in the NFL. That's what that's how I found out about the Cleveland situation. Heard from some people throughout the NFL about what was going on there, right? The Aiyuk situation is weird, okay? I can't imagine my buddy Kyle Shanahan likes it very much. One, I mean, I feel like Shanahan would rather, almost like Nick Bosa or what Trent Williams are doing. If you don't have a contract, you're not happy, don't be there. Don't be here and just hanging out in the sidelines and be a distraction. And, hey, our team knows you want to be traded, yet they're like, we tried to trade you and you said no and poo-pooed the whole thing, right? So I can't imagine that he's going to be looked favorably through teammates in that way because he's kind of holding the team hostage and they gave him what he wants and he didn't want it. And by all due accounts, I mean, it sounds like Pittsburgh, and he's trying to set up the Pittsburgh Steelers trade market there. I thought the Washington Commanders would be in it, but from everything I know, New England, Cleveland were willing to pay him the kind of money he wanted to be paid. What we know with Aiyuk is that his original asking price, right, was significantly lower than what it is right now. I think with the Amon-Ra St. Brown and the A.J. Brown deals, that made Aiyuk and his camp go back to the drawing board and go, wait, I know we were asking for this, but now we want that. And that certainly made things harder on the 49ers. There's no doubt about that. And I think the other problem with this situation, and I talked about this with Florio a little today too, is knowing my buddy Shanahan, okay, I can't imagine he's just going to trade Brandon Aiyuk and then go, oh, we're good. We're good at receiver. I know I drafted Ricky Pearsall, and don't worry, we don't need anybody else. One, that offense there in San Francisco is not easy, right? There's a lot of rules. There's a lot to be known. It's complicated. That's why Shanahan's awesome. I mean, they do a lot. It's a lot to think that a rookie can go in there, and you haven't seen a lot of rookie wide receivers in Shanahan's history come in and just tear it apart because I think, there's a lot of nuance and rules and reading coverages on the run and things you have to learn that way that just college receivers aren't used to. I can't imagine my buddy Shanahan being comfortable in week one going, we'll ride with Deebo Samuel and Ricky Pearsall against that Jets defense. Yeah, I'll feel good with Ricky Pearsall lined up, across from Sauce Gardner in week one when we got to win a football game. I can't imagine. And that's the other part of this that you're hearing through people in the NFL, that not only are the 49ers we know are trying to trade Aiyuk or they've given the Aiyuk permission to seek a trade, but I think part of this whole situation and where they're at is they need a receiver back or they want a receiver back. Right? Anything you listen to in the Cleveland thing, the Cleveland trade was there. Cleveland was going to pay Aiyuk, and it sounds like the 49ers are going to get Amari Cooper back, right? So I think that in itself kind of tells you where their mind is at, right? And with a Super Bowl team, I can imagine my buddy Shanahan doesn't want a rookie receiver being the number 2 target on the offense right off the bat, starting the season off, tough schedule, whatever else. So, they're trying to figure something out there. Now, the thing with the Steelers, and it seems to be the team where Aiyuk wants to go, and I understand that, the Steelers need a wide receiver. We know that. There's definitely needs somebody else to go along with George Pickens. I know they got Van Jefferson and a few other people, but no guy that I think you can hang your hat on and go, wait, we feel really comfortable about our duo right now, right? So I think that's where it's different. What in the perfect world, you'd love to have George Pickens, Brandon Aiyuk, and then Van Jefferson's your third receiver, or Roman Wilson from Michigan's your third receiver, something like that. That's the perfect world. But with this situation specifically, the Steelers don't have anybody they can trade back that the 49ers are going to be like, here's Aiyuk, now give us somebody that can play for our team because we still need a receiver. I don't think so. And that's where that's not going to happen from the Steelers. And Florio brought up a good point today. I think they're probably going to have to find another team. If they do trade Aiyuk to the Steelers, they might have to find another third-party team to go, wait, now we would like anybody in business for trading us one of your receivers. And it might be 2 separate trades here when it's all said and done, instead of probably what they want is to trade Aiyuk somewhere where they know they can get somebody back. It's where I thought Washington Commanders might happen. Adam Peters, we know, right? Came from San Francisco. We know Aiyuk and Jaden Daniels have a relationship. And I thought, well, maybe they'll trade back Terry McLaurin or a Jahan Dotson or something like that to where it can kind of fit both teams. But I don't know where we go. We'll see where it goes from there. More troubled by the Aiyuk situation than Trent Williams. Trent Williams has a history with Shanahan. He was in Washington with Shanahan. That's his guy. And I don't think, Trent Williams is looking to, get a new 6-year deal or anything like that. I would think that with Trent Williams in that situation, a little splash of money on the pot, right? Little extra money, maybe guaranteeing some part of the contract that's not guaranteed for the last few years here. Something like that will get it done. But I think the Aiyuk situation is certainly more concerning, annoying, whatever, disruptive to the 49ers than the Trent Williams situation. Yo, what's up? Thanks for watching, homies. You know it's the offseason, but there's no offseason with Chris Simms Unbuttoned. It's the NFL. It goes all year around, all right? So hit subscribe, please, to hear my thoughts on your favorite team, your favorite quarterback, and, hey, how this season might unfold as we get ready for the 2024 season. We got a better picture, clearer look now that the draft is over, free agency. We know who's playing quarterback for certain teams. So, again, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Peace out, homies. Check you out soon.